changes for this season, and with so many young girls and stuff, just getting one like this early on?
It means a lot. We're really proud, like, of our bench and our freshmen stepping up and giving quality minutes. So we're really good, happy with that. Really helped us out.
I think it's kind of encouragement that we don't need seniority, we don't need upper class to win games, to finish games. We need everybody. And like I told somebody else, we're not relying on one person this year. We're not going to two people or one person to rebound or one person to always score. We have everybody on the floor that can do special things. And so I think a key thing that we did tonight was share the ball and rely on everybody to make, do their part, do their role, and even the bench. And I think the bench did really well too.
How did you guys feed off each other? I mean, you both had really big nights. You were both, aggressive on both ends of the floor, on the boards. You did a little bit of everything.
I think everybody kind of fed off everybody. We have games where we're flat. I remember last year, and it's hard to pick yourself up, and it's hard maybe when we got down 7, they went on the run. It's hard to come back from that. And as opposed to when everybody has energy, when somebody gets so hype over just a rebound or a block shot or just an and one, something like that, I think it encourages, the whole rest of the team to kind of pick up that energy, and it translates onto defense, or it translates for the next play.
Yeah, I felt like we really fed off each other, especially when it came to defense. Whenever like we got a defensive play, like everybody was happy, and we were all happy for each other and wanted to keep on.
I know Coach was saying she was concerned about the rebounding coming into the season because of Diana not being here. I mean, but you guys, you've been rebounding really. I mean, against Oklahoma, you rebounded. You had 50 rebounds tonight, 21 offensive boards. So, from your guys' perspective, why do you think the rebounding has been so good amongst the team so far?
I feel like everybody has been stepping up and like it's pursuing the ball. It's not just one person, depending on one person to do it. Like everybody's like coming together and helping out. And
they hurt you on the offensive glass for most of the game. In the last 5 minutes, suddenly you guys just took charge. There was every rebound landed up in your hands. What changed? What happened?
We were just trying to get a win out.
Yeah. We needed to stop giving them the ball. We knew going through the game when they were getting offensive rebounds, like that's not how we play. They shouldn't be getting those rebounds, and I think we kind of lost fundamentals with just boxing out. And so I think when it came down to it, when who wanted it more, we found a way to actually do what we were supposed to do.
Same thing on the offensive boards, because a couple of key baskets down the stretch for you guys were offensive rebounds. Just a different mindset, or something happened differently out there?
I mean, I don't know. Anytime I saw the ball up, I just had to get it. Like that's my ball. Like, yeah.
And what did you see that allowed you to be so aggressive on the boards?
Oh gosh. What did I see?
Like, was there any more openings that you saw, or was the ball just ending up in your hands more?
I was just trying to be aggressive and doing what I can down low, and just like exploiting like their defense down low.
Rashonda and Carly were very uncharacteristic 2 for 22 shooting. Do you approach the game any differently when somebody's struggling like that, or is it just try to stay within whatever the offense brings you?
I don't think we try to approach it any differently because, Coach tells all of us short memory, next play. And even if they missed 8 in a row, if they were wide open, I'd rather have them take the shot than pass to somebody who, is guarded to take contested shot. And so I don't think we really changed it up. I think they might thought that their shots weren't falling, and so they kind of created somebody else's shot. So they helped the offense doing that. And, I mean, Rondo had 6 assists. So, if she wasn't hitting one way, she was going to find another way to make it happen.
What was they started the second half on a 7-0. Coach called a quick timeout. What was said in that timeout? Were you guys having, flashbacks to Oklahoma, just the bad third quarter you had there? What changed then after that timeout?
I mean, I felt like when we came out in the second half, we were just really lax, and we weren't like playing like how we were playing last half. So we just regrouped, and then we kept on playing in the second half to get the win. So.
You talked a little bit about the contributions of the younger players. Hartman had 12 rebounds. Hawkins had 4, but she had 3 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I mean they're crucial. We have 4 upperclassmen playing right now, and somebody's got to step up. And Nate redshirted last year, so she has that experience. She knows what she needs to do, and I think she steps up whether I mean, like you said, it was 3 offensive rebounds, but those were key. And I'm pretty sure she had putbacks on almost all of them. So, I mean, her stepping up, and Lauren, she'd miss some of these shots, these little jumpers, but she had so many rebounds. I don't think she realized how much she was helping us in that aspect.
It seemed like the whole game, you guys would jump out to a 7-point lead, they'd crawl back, they'd jump out to a 7-point lead, you'd crawl back. What was it that finally allowed you to deliver that knockout punch in the end?
I felt like we were staying within ourselves and like trusting like what the plays that coach is writing up, and just keep on executing that and being consistent in that. That really helped us throughout the stretch of the game.
How do you guys find it out? You guys were trying to play fast in transition, and there were times where you were trying to force the ball when it wasn't there. How do you find a balance like that with this team, chemistry wise, and not forcing stuff?
You're talking like fast breaks.
Yeah.
Push it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we run the floor well, and that's something we want to look at. But I think we kind of underestimated their athleticism. They have long arms, they can tip the ball, and I think sometimes we would throw it too low to somebody that could jump really high to get it, or we would think it's there and it's not. Instead of they're not even guarded, instead of just slowing it down and then running an offense. And so I think it just got a little out of control sometimes, but that's something we can work on. It's better to at least have people running the floor and that we're seeing it. So now it's just kind of fine-tuning that, like which pass to throw and which to hold on to.
You feel like some of that's just chemistry, especially with some of the younger kids, just knowing what's a ball they're capable of going up and getting or taking it.
Yeah.
It's different, obviously, for certain girls.
Yeah, I think that plays into it a little bit. I mean, you got to make mistakes to learn from it. So I guess that's just our way to learn from it, I guess.
Well, any more questions? All right, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, you answered any questions?
They were pretty even the whole time.
Were they?
Yeah.
I didn't answer anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how I want to start this because I'm very obviously pleased with the win. I felt like we got a lot tougher and stronger as the game went on. I was surprised we had 70 points because I did not feel like it was our best offensive outing. But so I'll take the 70. And I just think that this is a team we're going to get better and better. We're not obviously fine-tuned yet, but I think we've got a lot of pieces. I'm very pleased with the play off the bench. Felt like we had kids come in and make a difference, especially when some of the other kids they were denying the ball to, or they were struggling from the floor, and it was definitely a team win.
With Rondo really struggling, how did you feel like Kylie and Kim really set this one for you guys?
Well, I think that we have a lot of the pieces, but Kim Nebo really stepped up. I think everyone expects Kylie to score. What she also did, she altered a lot of shots tonight, which was a beautiful thing. But I think the play of Kim Nebo on the glass, getting the putback, late in the game, and just being a beast on the boards, I think that was critical. Hitting her free throws. Just in key points. I mean, that's stuff that last year, Kim, you didn't know if she was going to do it or not, and for her to step up and do it, very pleased with her.
Confidence-wise, what does it do for the rest of the team when Rashawn only gets 5 and yet you're still able to find?
Yeah, winning your first game is just, there's nothing, you just got to do it. However you do it, how ugly it might be, it's your first home game, first time in front of your home crowd. I just think that that's a huge confidence boost. And obviously I think that our kids felt good about their play, knowing that, Rashonda wasn't hitting, but we have other kids that can step up. So we don't have to just always look for her to get something done.
Rebounding was a big concern coming into the season with Diana gone, but I mean, you guys, even against Oklahoma, and then 50 rebounds tonight, 21 offensive boards. What can you say about your rebounding? Maybe are you surprised by it? I feel like you guys are really aggressive on
I want us aggressive on the boards. I know that we've emphasized it. So I also would say I think a lot of it's the style of play of the teams who have played, where they don't always send a bunch of kids to the boards. But we also know that that's how some of them are going to play. Honestly, our posts know that they better be in there for every board, or they're probably coming out. So it's just anytime our guards get boards, those are bonuses.
Staying on the rebounding theme, the first 35 minutes of the game, Murray State kind of hurt you on the offensive glass.
Yes.
The last 5 minutes, they got nothing. Did something change, or?
Well, that's where I felt like we got tougher. I felt like Lauren Hartman was getting bounced around down there like a pinball, and she finally held her ground and got up and got some rebounds and snagged them, and with a determination. And that's a kid growing up right in front of your eyes, because she's like one of the nicest kids around. So, she doesn't ever want to hurt anybody, and she's still building her confidence as well. So, she just it came down to wanting to win the game, and that's what you want kids to step up and finally do, and worry about that versus how am I playing, what am I doing. You just want her to play.
Do you change your offensive approach when Rashonda and Carly are struggling like they were from 2 for 22?
Yeah, we definitely want to get the ball inside a little bit. I felt like even in the Oklahoma game, I felt like we were settling for threes so early. And even in this game, I felt like we were just all of a sudden firing threes. We wanted to take better shots, look to score, off penetration a little bit more, getting the ball inside, much more than just coming down and jacking things up.
Can you elaborate a little on you mentioned the bench earlier, but you had some key contributions. Hawkins made some big plays for you, Bolden gave you some good minutes. Can you just elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I just felt our bench play with, it's just different kids, whether it's Brittany Patrick picking up that charge and killing momentum on a fast break that we desperately needed, or Tiagene coming in and getting some great putbacks. Livy Bowling, her stats probably don't show it as much as her defense. I mean, she really came in and was a very defensive presence. Those are the things that we're looking for. I felt like Nicole Martin had some good minutes as well. And I think just the more we can get some of those young kids in, the better they're going to get. And I think you're going to see our team just get better.
You said you wanted to play fast. How do you find that balance, especially with being a young team of playing fast but not forcing stuff in transition when it's not there?
Well, and as I kept saying, we kept trying to go for that home run a lot, and against an athletic team, that's just not a smart thing, and I probably said it about 5 times during the game, and every time they try, they'd look over and go, I know. So it's just one of those things as a coach, eventually we're going to get that. But we do want to push the ball up the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, our kids know we want to run the floor. We want to make the defense have to sprint back and cover us, and then look to attack them a little bit more. But we want someone to have to be in great shape to keep up with us.
How did you like the looks? There were times you put Livy at the point guard and Rashonda off, on the off guard, and so how did you like that rotation?
Well, I think it helps free Rashonda up. Rashonda basically is the one-man press breaker most of the time. So, they're putting a lot of pressure on her coming up the court. They look to trap her at times. So having Livy in there kind of frees her up just to get down the court and worry about running a play versus, she's in charge of making sure everyone's in the right spot. And Livy's play is just, I've just been very pleased with her play this year. I think she's just doing great things for us.
Murray State had those 3 importers, James and Wright, that did most of the work. Was it more of just let them do their thing and then try to stop everyone else, or something else?
Well, we knew that they were probably the big ones that they were going to go to. So we just tried to keep length on Gullidge, length on her shot, and big on James, but switch out and get a little guard on her at times when she's out there on the perimeter. And she read it a couple times where she'd actually go low, and I think Rashonda got a foul trying to guard her low. But for the most part, we just try to keep fresh bodies on those kids and try to harass them as much as we could.
When you guys have Purdue up next, how do the past 2 games you play get you ready for another tough one?
Well, I just think that us showing and coming up with this win when, they got us down, and us being able to come back and get the win, I think that's just big for us to kind of get that monkey off your back. And we know, obviously, facing Oklahoma, we know what it is to be on a big-time floor. So we're looking forward to the opportunity. It's a great team and very well coached, and we'll just have to, give it our best shot.
All right, well, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And game books are right here.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thanks, good.